So Rich Mom, Poor Mom is not just interesting, but the movie is packed with a lot of life lessons. You know, one of the lessons I learned from this movie is the fact that what God does not do, indeed, what God cannot do, indeed, does not exist. I recommend this movie and I'm going to rate it 100 over 100, you guys. Another thing I would like to address on this movie is the fact that in this life, just beg that you should not be someone else's I don't know, how do I put this? Like, let God not push you away in order to bless someone. Or you should not be misfortune for someone else's success or blessing. Because with the way this movie went is CHINENYE NNEBE, her name on this movie is Kate. The movie is actually owned by Chinemelum, that's ETIKO's movie. So I'm actually advising all of you to head over to Chinemelum's channel to see this movie. So this is me giving you guys a quick recap about what happened. But before then, let me just share with you guys the 3 major lessons learned on this movie. The first one is Kate is actually CHINENYE NNEBE, so she's the rich mom, while Agnes is the poor mom, that is ETIKO. And she is blessed with 3 children, but she lost one. So they have this house help, and who was hated so much by Nicole, that's the daughter to CHINENYE NNEBE, that's the daughter to Kate, okay? But the thing there is Kate is actually very nice, but the daughter is a very, like, she's the opposite of her mom. Very mean, very spoiled, rich girl. So what happened here is that Agnes, there was no way Agnes, that's the ETIKO, could penetrate into this particular rich home if the maid did not leave. The maid is very well, she's a nice girl, she does her job well, but then she was snitched by Nicole because Nicole hated her. Nicole feels that she snitches to her mom about her. So what the maid does is, whatever thing Nicole does wrong, she tells the mom. Even when the Nicole wasn't doing well, Nicole will always forge her grade. The maid will tell the mom because Nicole has been so wicked to her. So Nicole vowed that she will make sure that she will do something that will make her mom, her parents, send the maid out. If the parents did not send the maid out, there was no way Agnes could enter. So because the maid is already out, they needed to replace her space. Agnes was the best thoughtful person to take over the job. And also considering the fact that CHINENYE NNEBE lost the daughter that looked exactly like Agnes' daughter called Chidima, the fair girl. So she was like, whenever I saw you guys on the streets begging, you know, I do picture the fact that this girl really looked like my daughter, her late daughter. But then being the fact that there was no space, like let me just say, she did not really think of helping them, not until there was vacant for them to come to the home. So basically, you know, God pushed, let's say destiny pushed the maid out of the house so that Agnes could come in. Like, God pushed her away for Agnes to come in. That's why I said in this life, make sure you are not, your disapproval should not be someone else's prayer point. Let God not push you away in order to bless someone. So that was what happened to that maid. The third lesson learned is keep moving. No matter what life throws at you, keep pushing. There's always light at the end of the tunnel, because at the end of this movie, Agnes, that's Destiny's daughter Chidima, gained admission into one of the biggest school, where the mom says she pays over 1.something million naira just for tuition fee. There was no way she could ascertain that height in life if destiny did not happen. I don't mean destiny goes, if God's grace did not meet them. So this movie is, you know, an indication that God is cheering, because they actually mentioned what God cannot do, does not. We all know this power NSPPD fire prayer. It worked so well, because even all the people that turned against this ETIKO ended up apologizing to her, including the security man that wanted to frustrate her, ended up ended up apologizing to her. Even the family were able to unite because of what God cannot do, basically. So Nicole had no option than to accept Chidima as her sister, because Chidima is brilliant and Chidima helped her to pull through when the mom threatened that if she did not pass her grade, she will be pulled out from that school to a public school. So she didn't want that to happen, and she had no option than to accept Chidima for who she is, and then they just lived happily ever after. So basically, Agnes now took up the cleaning job, the nanny job, the cook job, while her daughter was enrolled in one of the biggest schools in town. They lived happily ever after. So indeed, what God cannot do does not exist. Subscribe to my channel. Also check out this ETIKO's channel, Chinemelum's channel, to watch the full video. I promise you're gonna have fun watching this. Bye guys. Bye.